We are live. What's going on, everybody? It is week 15 of the NFL football extravaganza, and we are back. Big Bet Bros. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Dusty, and I got my little brother Hunter right here. And we're coming off a week 14 that was just kind of meh. Hunter, you were 3-2-1, and I was 3-3. So kind of about what we've been doing all season, man. Just kind of hovering and not really winning a lot, not really losing a lot. So you're gonna try to get that going this week, man. How was your week though? How's it been?
Week's been really good. Uh, just just living life. What do you make of the new news that Bill Belichick is the head coach of the Carolina Tar Heels?
I mean, I think that just off first glance, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people transferring away. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many 20-year-old kids are going to want to have that old school mentality that Bill Belichick's going to bring to the table. But maybe he'll adjust. Maybe he'll be different than what he was with New England. I'm saying that like I know him, but I don't.
Well,
So
I'll just say this, and I know not a lot of people are talking about it, but I'll just talk about. I'll address the elephant in the room. Uh, he's shown that he's able to recruit the young ones. You see that he's posting pictures on Halloween where he's a sailor and his girlfriend's a mermaid and she's like in her 20s. So he has
that
shown
is
the
a good
ability.
point.
He's shown the ability to connect with a young audience. So just as far as it was unbelievable that he would go back to college, it might be also unbelievable that he might be a really good college coach. You just never know. So,
Maybe he's trying to go to some of those college parties.
dude, I have my suspicions. But anyway,
Okay.
let's get into it. What's on the slate this week, dude?
Man, we got a pretty good slate. We got a pretty good slate. First off, can we talk about the Chiefs real quick before we get going?
Absolutely.
All right. Dude, they're done, aren't they? They're done.
They got to be.
They're done. They have to be done. Yeah. Another not so stellar performance, and another. This time we even had the doink off the left upright. You can't make it
Right.
up, dude. They are destined to do it. It is happening. Who's our viewer we got on right now? If it's
Uh,
Joe, can you see?
I cannot. It very well could be me. I'm not going to say that I'm artificially boosting our viewership numbers, but I might have us streaming on a cell phone, a side
Okay.
device. So
Okay. Well, dude, Chiefs are done. They're finished. They're cooked. Um, they're just going to get the one seed and fizzle out. So I'm ready to watch that. But no, dude, great week, great slate. And I'm ready to go on this, dude. We're going with the Rams at the 49ers starting this thing off.
okay,
49ers looked good last week, man. They looked good.
it looked really good.
And so did the Rams. I'm really wishing I would have went ahead and went with my heart on that one. They pulled off the upset in a great game where we also saw Josh Allen lose a game and lock up the MVP. And so, you know, the Rams did what they were supposed to do last week, and that was upset the Bills. So we're stoked about that here in Kansas City. They are 3-point underdogs right now on the road at the San Francisco 49ers. What say you, Hunter, on this game?
I'm taking the Rams, dude. This is the time of year where one of these teams, there's really no room for error for either one of these teams. The Rams still have a clear path to get to the playoff. They could still technically win their division, and they could do that, or they could be the wild card 7 seed. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they are going to make a push for that. They look great. They are one of the teams that has two elite wide receivers with a um, elite quarterback and an elite head coach. I think that is a great mixture. So I think the Rams could very well win this game outright. I love the Rams +3. I'm taking it.
My man, dude. I don't like it when, hey, I know you don't like to do this because you say that you always mess me up when you follow me, but I'm going to have to do this, man. I love this too. The Niners have not looked good at all until last week against the Bears, which the Bears have no defense. This to me, if this was last week, the line's totally different, right? Before we saw the Niners do that. Now, we did just see the Rams beat Buffalo, so I'm a little shocked by that. But I got to go with the Rams here too. Rams +3. Sean McVay, man. Matt Stafford. Puka Nacua.
Nothing else to say.
All right,
other
here we go.
than
Rams +3. Lock it in, both of us.
All right, let's do it.
Dude, I think we're delayed again because you're responding about 7 seconds after. Anywho, next game up, we got the Baltimore Ravens at the New York Giants, and the Ravens are 16-point road favorites here.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm not touching it at all.
Yeah, I'm not touching it either. This is a very, very big spread. It's honestly probably the craziest spread I've ever seen in a National Football League game. So I'm just going to stay away from it. I mean, the Giants, dude. If I was going to play this game, I would definitely be going Giants +16. I think the narrative is, they're a complete dumpster fire. I mean, somebody purchased a plane, rented a plane to fly around the stadium that said, hey, owner, please fix this dumpster fire. They asked Malik Neighbors in the press conference, hey, what'd you think about that? And he said, I ain't pay for the plane. So the narrative is that they are just totally lost. I could see them actually having a better showing just to counter the narrative a little bit, but I'm going to stay away from this one. I got some other games I like a little bit better.
Same. Washington Commanders at the New Orleans Saints. Saints are 7.5-point road underdogs here. And I'll be honest, I haven't really paid much attention to the Commanders as of late. This is a big spread here. If I was going to play it, I would take the Saints at home with that many points, but I haven't paid enough attention to either one of these teams to have a good feel for it. So it's a crappy game anyway. I'm not going to touch it either. I'm not playing this one.
Who is playing do you know who's playing quarterback for them this week? The Saints, I'm sorry.
I do not. I don't. I'm kicked out of my fantasy football league, my one that, I really pay attention to. So I don't know if there's been an injury there or what.
Okay.
Yeah, I whooped you, by the way, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you did. Funny how there was no delay in that comment. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm just going to type in, is Derek Carr playing this week? Okay. Well, we don't know whether he is playing or not.
You don't want to bet this game regardless.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next one.
All right. Chiefs at the Browns. Browns are 4-point home underdogs here. You going to stick with it, man? I mean, Chiefs don't cover spreads. So what are we rolling with here?
Absolutely, I'm sticking with the pattern. I'm going Cleveland Browns +4. Jameis Winston, he's great sometimes. He's awful sometimes. The thing I am concerned with in this game is Myles Garrett and that Cleveland Browns pass rush going up against a very, very weakened Chiefs offensive line. I think this is a great bet. Home underdogs. Cleveland has been the team that has spoiled a lot of dreams for a lot of teams this season. So I'm going with the bet. I'm sticking with the pattern. I'm trying not to overthink it. Cleveland Browns, I think, are going to keep it within 4. I foresee the Chiefs winning by 2 or 3 points, but love the Cleveland Browns +4 at home. And here we go. How you guys doing out there? It's good to be just me and you for a second. My brother got disconnected. We're having some technical issues with the stream today. Are you back, dude?
Yeah, dude, it's on back, but it is not. It's the internet. It's the StreamYard though, because the internet's full strength up in here. But it keeps saying unstable connection.
Okay.
With StreamYard.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Let's just roll with it
With
and do
me?
our best.
Okay. I'm going Chiefs -3.
Okay. For what reason?
The Chiefs are going to start playing better. I mean, we know that. I'm not really big necessarily on trends all the time anyway. Chiefs are a better football team. They're going to snap out of this. I keep saying I don't know when, but I'm going to roll with it. I like them. I like them just getting on track, actually closing a game that they should. So that's where I'm going.
All right, dude. I love it. What we got next?
Next game, I love this one. Bengals at the Titans. And I'm taking the Bengals. Taking Bengals -5. I hate the 5 line, the 4.5, 5, 5.5. I hate those lines. But I like the Bengals in this spot here. I think I like the Bengals in a blowout against Tennessee. I like them to score a ton of points. And so, yeah, I'm going Bengals here, -5.
I have the exact same thing. I think I'm also not a trend guy, but, and this is going to sound hypocritical, last week you saw a Washington Commanders team that has been absolutely struggling, borderline nosedive, tailspin, if we're just going to go full plain analogy. They looked great against the Tennessee Titans, and it's because the Tennessee Titans are very bad. So I'm not going to overthink this one. Cincinnati Bengals are not a good team, but they are scoring a hellacious amount of points. And I just don't think the Titans are going to be able to keep up. I think, Westbrook Akine probably have a touchdown. There's going to be some scoring going on in this game, but Bengals are going to boat race them, I feel like. So I'm going Bengals -5.
Love it. Love it. Love it. We're both on the same page there, man. Miami Dolphins at the Houston Texans. Texans 3-point favorites. Man, I really want to take the Dolphins here. Big time. But I don't like – I think I want to go ahead and buy a half point. I want to go Dolphins +3.5.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what I'm going to go ahead and do. So my official pick is going to be Dolphins +3.5. I just – the Texans have just kind of been all season. I don't know. They just haven't done what everybody thought they would. Right? We talked about it right when the season started. We wouldn't be surprised if the Texans ended up 10-7, right, or 9-8, or something like that, because the C.J. Stroud hype was so high. They've had injuries at receiver. I mean, they've got some guys back now, but inside, in the dome at Houston, I don't know. I just like the Dolphins here in this spot, but I'm going to go ahead and buy that half point. Dolphins +3.5.
Okay. Very, very tempted to do that as well. I'm going to let you go ahead and take the profit on this one. I had the exact thought popping into my head 5 seconds before you said it, but I'm not going to jinx you. I'm going to let you go ahead and take the profit on this one. I love that bet, though.
Okay.
Absolutely love it.
Okay, well, there's always room to jump on, man. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
But The next game, I've loved the last two. I hate the next one. The Jets at the Jaguars. Jets are 3-point road favorites here. I'm not playing this game. I won't watch this game. Are you interested in this one at all?
No, not at all.
Negative. Okay. All right. Dallas Cowboys at the Carolina Panthers. All right. We got the Panthers are favorites here in the game. All right. They are 3-point home favorites against the Cowboys. Don't like this one either, man. I'll be honest. It's another game that I won't want to watch. Doesn't really do anything for me. So, were you out on both of those?
Man, I'm very tempted to take the Cowboys, but I'm going to be out too. I mean, the Cowboys looked a lot more impressive last week against that terrible Cincinnati defense, but the Panthers are playing a lot better. I just don't have a good enough feel for which way this is going to go. I feel like this could go any number of ways, this game. Cowboys could blow the Panthers out. Panthers could blow the Cowboys out. There could be 100 points scored. There could be freaking 10 points scored. I have no idea. So I'm just going to stay away from it.
Okay. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this is a game that I do want to pay attention to. I am hoping that the Eagles take care of business here, but I am rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers +6. Okay. It's 5.5 right now. So yeah, Eagles are 5.5-point favorites at home. I'm rolling with the Steelers. I'm buying the 0.5 point. I'm going Steelers +6. This should be a good football game. The Eagles have kind of looked a little bit rough the last 2 weeks, playing down to their competition. This is kind of one of those emotional insurance games for me, right? If I'm wrong, great. That means the Chiefs have a game up on the Steelers in the 1 seed race. So that's what I'm going with.
Perfect. I got to be honest. I just took the line as it was. Steelers +5.5. I love the Steelers as underdogs by more than 3 points. And I know that this is at Philadelphia, but I mean, by gosh, dude, both of these teams are in the same state. All Pittsburgh has to do is hop on the subway and head down there to Philadelphia, and hopefully Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown aren't fighting in the parking lot whenever Russell Wilson and the crew arrive. So I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers +5.5. Really like this bet. This is an exciting game, dude. I'm excited to see some just hard knocks, physical football. You just, I don't know. This is just a matchup that I'm really excited about.
Agree. Yeah, dude. The Eagles, man. I can't figure them out. They get it together, and then all of a sudden they got drama again. Did you hear what oh my gosh, I'm losing track of his name. The linebacker went on the radio and was talking about the drama between them?
Yeah, Brandon Graham was like,
yeah, Brandon Graham.
Dude, they used to be friends. I don't know what happened. It's like, what do you mean used to? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be putting that out there for everybody.
I know. I think Nick Sirianni just needs to shave his head again so they can have that hard reset, and they'll be good to go.
Okay. I like that. That's a good idea. The Colts at the Broncos. Broncos are 4-point home favorites. All right. The line is 4 here. Ooh, this feels like a trap, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I really, really want to take the Colts.
Ooh.
Both of these teams are fighting for their lives. They're it feels like one of these teams is going to get in the playoffs, the Colts or the Broncos. So this is actually a really big game. Isn't that the case?
Yeah. That is the case. And yeah, dude, I was thinking I want to take the Broncos here. But I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it because there's something in me that's like, this don't feel right. So I'm not gonna mess with this. I'll watch it, and I may change my mind. I may end up doing something on, on Sunday with this one. But I am excited to watch it. Denver obviously has been much, much better this year. They're very, very improved. Anthony Richardson now, has been solid. After he got his little 2-week hiatus from, coming out of the game. But yeah, I'm not gonna play this one. This was one of those that I'm gonna keep on the radar, look and see what kind of movement happens, and maybe get in late on it.
Perfect. Totally respect that.
Buffalo Bills at the Detroit Lions, the game of the week, maybe the game of the year. I mean, I don't know. This should be a really fun game to watch. I mean, what's the freaking total here? Good God, 54.5.
Yeah, dude. This is actually one of the best weekends of football. This might be the most interesting week of football we've had thus far. And I mean, I guess it's inevitably going to be like that the closer you get to playoffs, because the stakes get increasingly higher. This is going to be my bold pick of the week, and yes, this is emotional insurance for me, but I'm going Buffalo Bills money line, dude.
Bills money line.
Yep.
Man, that makes a lot of sense here. Plus 110. Yeah, dude, I can see that. And when you just said money line, that brought me back. I had a point I wanted to make on that Steelers pick. Don't mean to backtrack, but we both took the Steelers. You took them at 5.5. I took them at 6. This is a game where I feel like Justin Day's like, oh, Steelers -3.
I know
you're gonna win it. But dude, I like that. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think the Lions are too freaking good. I think their offense is too freaking good. And I know that they're depleted defensively right now. Dude, it hasn't mattered. It just hasn't mattered. They've still been so good on defense with respectively, right? With what they've lost. I mean, losing Aiden Hutchinson, the secondary being really banged up. And for them to still be able to do what they've done with all the injuries and still just been respectable, I just like the Lions here. So I'm taking the Lions -2. That's my pick.
Okay. I like everything you said. It does feel like the Lions are building a culture. I think they are kind of turning into what we've seen the Chiefs morph into, which is, yeah, they may be getting in a lot of close games, but they're still winning. Their depth is getting. They don't have much depth. They've been depleted because of injury, but they still find a way. It's an attitude. It's a swagger. I like that, what you said. And I'm kind of hoping that I'll lose my money on Bills money line here, because I would love for the Lions to win so that the Chiefs, it's less room, or sorry, it's more room for error, I guess would be the way to say that. But yeah, this is going to be an exciting game, dude. I can't freaking wait for this one.
Yes, that it is. We will be. Hopefully, we'll be back from Knob Noster by then.
Oh, you got a game?
No. I got a wedding I got to go to on Sunday.
Oh,
so
I knew that. I knew that big wedding.
So yeah, I'm going Lions -2. You're taking Bills money line. Next one up, I'm not playing this. It's the Patriots at the Cardinals. Cardinals are 6-point home favorites here. Another game I don't care about, so I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. I'm not doing it either.
Okay. I am playing the next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the LA Chargers. I am taking the Buccaneers here plus 3.5. All the way. I don't think the Chargers are that good. I just don't. I like freaking Baker Mayfield here. I like him in the spot. The Chiefs should have put the Chargers away. The Chiefs don't put anybody away. We've talked about that. I think that game was just closer due to them not closing out games, not being able to do it right now. I like the Buccaneers going on the road in what you would not even a real road game because they don't have any fans. I like the Buccaneers in this spot to go on the road and cover. I honestly think that they can win the game, and it wouldn't shock me at all. So Buccaneers plus 3.5.
Love it. I'm not doing it, but I like your justification. I like your logic there.
Next one up, Packers at Seahawks. Seahawks are 2.5-point home underdogs. All right, 2.5 here. I want to take the Packers, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna play this game. Seahawks, I went against them last week with the Cardinals. Seahawks have turned it around. They started out good, had their slump. Now they're playing well again. This is, and it's a really, really tough place to play up in Seattle. So
Yep.
I'm not gonna play this game.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to play it either. Both of these teams, for me, every time I've bet them or bet against them this year, I've gotten burned. So it's like a tornado and a typhoon coming together at one time. I'm trying to just stay away, dude. I'm trying to take the nearest exit. So,
Okay.
what do you think about this this division matchup between the Bears and the Vikings, dude?
That spread is big.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I mean, the Vikings just whooped the Falcons. The Bears just got whooped. So, I mean, it makes a little bit of sense there. I think I'm not going to play it. If I was going to play it, I would take the Bears. I would take the Bears plus the points. But I'm not playing actually either one of these Monday night games. My slate is full for the week. So, the Bears, Vikings, are you going to touch it?
No, I'm not.
Okay. And Falcons, Raiders?
Ooh, there's 2 Monday night games. That's news to me. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that either. Man, the Falcons have really fallen off. They looked like a borderline playoff team first half of the season, and they are just not. That's not what they are anymore. I don't know what. What
Kirk
happened.
Cousins, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like he's not healthy at all. Like he came off the Achilles, and it's almost like, man, what else is going on? Because he's been really bad after being, pretty good early on in the season, and it's just he doesn't look right. So I don't know if they're close to maybe giving Penix a shot. They have all that money tied up with Cousins though, so I don't know what they're going to do. It's kind of an interesting dynamic that they have going on down there.
I agree. I would love to see Michael Penix come in and play. I think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback, especially since he's had time to kind of sit back, and
Absolutely.
that's going to be exciting. But yeah, I'm not going to play that one either. I already have 5 games, and one of them is a money line underdog. So I'm going to stick with what I got.
Okay. All right, man. Let's review these. I will go first. I'll go through mine real quick. We got the Rams at the Niners. I've got the Rams plus 3. Did I do 3.5? I did 3.5. No, we did 3. I rode with you on this one. Okay, Rams plus 3 at the Niners. Next, I got the Chiefs minus 3. All right, Chiefs minus 3. I got the Bengals minus 5 at the Tennessee Titans. I have the Dolphins plus 3.5 at the Texans. I have the Steelers plus 6 at the Eagles. And I have the Buccaneers plus 3.5 at the Chargers. That is my slate for the week.
Did you already say that the Lions minus 2?
Oh, shoot. Did I miss that? I did. I forgot to put that one on. Yes. Okay, I didn't say it. Lions minus 2 at home versus the Bills. That is my slate.
Okay. Love it,
7
dude.
games. Oh, man. Jump on. If you guys want to put that parlay in there, it pays plus 8209. Let's go.
All right. I've got LA Rams plus 3 on the road at San Francisco. LA Rams +3. Next game, KC Chiefs at Cleveland Browns. I'm taking the Browns +4. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Pittsburgh Steelers +5.5. Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going Bengals -5. Then we got the Buffalo Bills at the Detroit Lions. I'm going Buffalo Bills money line, baby. Those are my picks for the week.
Love it.
Week 15 is going to be a freaking awesome week.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited. Dude, playoffs, man. It's gonna be here just like that. And man, I'm ready to roll. Ready to roll. We are 3 weeks. So what? We got 4 weeks left. 4 weeks left, 15, including this one. 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Okay. Dude, the Chiefs. If the Lions can win and the freaking Eagles can win, man. That Steelers game may not even matter on Christmas.
Very interesting scenario, hypothetical scenario that Nick Wright brought up. There is a world where the Chiefs may sit their starters Christmas Day against the Steelers if they have the 1 seed wrapped up, and then they play their starters for at least one half of football the following week against the Broncos, right?
Yep.
Because if they have the number 1 seed, that means that they'll have 2 weeks off. So kind of treat the Broncos game like a final preseason game where you play your starters for like a half just to keep in the groove, keep momentum, but it doesn't really matter, do risk management. I would love for that to play out. I would absolutely love for that to play out. This team has played an entire extra season of football since Mahomes has been the starter because of all the playoff games and the Super Bowls. So they really, really need this freaking rest after a 10-day, 3 games in 10 days, 3 games in 11 days. They really need the rest. I'm scared that we're going to have some more injuries in this stretch. So stretching is what they need to be doing because, golly, there's so much potential for pulling muscles, breaking bones, tearing ligaments, all that stuff. So anyway, I'm done rambling. But that is kind of my fear. NFL really needs to revisit this thing that they're doing right now because it's not right for any team to be having to play this many games in this short amount of time. And it's not just the Chiefs. The Steelers are in the same boat. So,
well, the Chiefs are getting ready to go through a stretch. They're going to play 3 games in 10 days.
That's what I said.
Oh, shit. I didn't hear you say the 10-day part. Okay. I know you were talking about when they would sit, like how they would do it, with the rest. I didn't hear you say the 10-day part. Yeah, that's insane, dude. It's insane. We're already adding 17. They already added extra game. Talking about adding another one. If we're gonna do that, we gotta add an extra bye week.
Yep. There already should be another bye week.
So anyway, well, man, it's been good. I think we got the technical difficulties happening. I don't know what's up, dude. So anyway, it's good to see you. It was a good week. It's gonna be a good week, dude. We're gonna get rolling. So,
well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Big Bet Bros. Just enjoy this time of year, man. This is a stressful time of year for a lot of people, but also it's a great time of year because everybody can be together. So, hope you guys are enjoying your friends and family and all that delicious food and just a lot of really great NFL football. But thank you for letting Big Bet Bros be a small part of it. That's all I've got to say.
Absolutely. You guys have a good week, all right? Go make some money.
All right. See you guys.